What up? What up? What up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you. Welcome back to the channel, man. We gotta jump right back in here, guys. I just realized the two videos I gave y'all today didn't have any sound. So I'm back recording in my studio to give y'all this. The first video we're gonna go with, man. And before you get into the channel, make sure you mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications. If you on YouTube live right now, if you're on Twitch live right now, guys, make sure you follow. Make sure you hit me on YouTube, on all the socials. All of my information is in the bio. No matter where you may be watching this live, guys, the three things that SHEDEUR Sanders must do prior to moving forward from getting stopped for going 100 miles an hour. Guys, SHEDEUR Sanders, these are the three things he needs to do because he got pulled over by the cops doing 100 miles an hour. And I apologize, guys. I got my notes right here because I made this video earlier, but there was no sound. But guys, I got to tell you, once again, I was disappointed in what happened with SHEDEUR Sanders going over 100 miles an hour in Cleveland. And one of the things, guys, I always say is that with all the negativity that SHEDEUR Sanders has, I'm trying to be a positive YouTuber for SHEDEUR Sanders and just try to counter some of the narratives, man. And I got to tell y'all, this was a self-inflicted wound. And a lot of times, guys, self-inflicted wounds are the hardest wounds to actually recover from. Guys, I was so disappointed to see it. And one of the things that I saw was he did not need this. Every time there's some positive information out there about SHEDEUR, guys, just remember they were talking about QB1 by the end of the season and getting him reps in the preseason and all the things that were coming out. And then you see this. And guys, I just got to tell you, it's like watching these guys on Well Off Media coming up. You realize, like, man, you got a soft spot in your heart for these kids, both SHEDEUR and Shiloh, and even Shalimar for that matter. But SHEDEUR and Shiloh, you got a soft spot. And guys, guess what? Shiloh down here killing it, man, in Tampa as far as how he's ingratiating himself with the city, right? People see him out, eating at restaurants. He's hanging out downtown and, the coach's feedback that he's getting. And guys, I got to tell you, that's why it was so disappointing for SHEDEUR, because we know the hole that SHEDEUR is having to crawl out of. And guys, I got to tell you, I don't know if this is a minor mistake. However, these are three things that I think SHEDEUR Sanders needs to do after getting pulled over for going 100 miles an hour. Guys, first thing he need to do is call his dad, Deion Sanders, and say thank you for being my father. Guys, I don't know if y'all saw the body cam. Guys, first thing the cop said was, that's Deion Sanders' kid. Notice he didn't say, guys, this is SHEDEUR Sanders. He said, this is Deion Sanders' kid. He didn't say quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. He didn't say any of that initially. Everything was about Deion Sanders' kid. SHEDEUR, your daddy got you out of a real bad situation. Because guys, I can tell you, y'all know when I do my recording, I love my Corvette. But the one thing I don't do with my Corvette is drive crazy. Because in Florida, if I was going 40 miles over the speed limit, Jeff would have some nice bracelets on his wrist in the back of a car heading to the Orient Road jail, because that's what they would do down here. SHEDEUR Sanders, because he was Deion Sanders' kid, I think he was spared jail. He need to call his daddy and say, thank you. And one of the things y'all got to understand, my father passed away, but you ain't a man until your father releases you, either through covenant release, or either through leaving this world type release. And SHEDEUR Sanders better be glad. First thing he need to do, call his dad and tell his dad, thank you for being my father. And a lot of times, guys, because sometimes our daddy got us out of a lot of stuff, and I would have hated to see if SHEDEUR Sanders was not Deion Sanders. So that would have been an ugly situation. 12:24 in the morning, going 100 miles an hour in a 60 mile an hour zone. Lord, I thank you for my father. I thank you for my father. SHEDEUR Sanders need to recognize whatever he does, what that taught him, always stay connected to your father. Because without him, that situation would have gotten ugly. Next thing he need to do, guys. I don't know if y'all saw the body cam. Get rid of the girl that he was following. I don't know if y'all saw the body cam. There was a girl he was following that was booked at over 90 mile an hour. And y'all know how this works. If you the person following, you always going faster than the person in front of you because you're trying to keep up. So it makes sense that she was in the front of him. She pulled over in the front of him, and what did the cop say? Hey, I'm gonna give your girl a break. Guys, y'all ain't gonna hear no take like this nowhere else. He need to get rid of this girl because whoever this girl is has potentially put him in a position to lose impact and lose momentum that he had with the Cleveland Browns. Y'all remember what the rumor was, that SHEDEUR couldn't be the CEO of a team. That's what they tried to hit him with. But guys, guess what? When you become the CEO, when you become the lead guy, you can't get caught up in situations like this. But guess what happens when you pick the wrong girl? Guess what happens when you pick the wrong girl? That cop said, I'm going to give your girl a break, but I'm going to give you the ticket. We don't care who the girl is. We care about SHEDEUR Sanders. SHEDEUR Sanders need to get rid of that girl, or that girl needs to come out and give a statement saying it's all my fault. It's all my fault. I don't know if they were fighting. I don't know if they were rushing home to because they were in the heat of the moment and they had some things they wanted to do when they got home. I don't know, and I don't care. But that girl has put SHEDEUR Sanders in a situation that now all of a sudden she got the break and he didn't. Now y'all know what I want? I want SHEDEUR to get the break. Now SHEDEUR probably, some of y'all gonna say SHEDEUR got the break because he didn't end up in jail for going 40 miles over the speed limit. I don't know the Ohio laws. But guys, that girl should have said, no, officer, it's my fault. Don't give him the ticket. Give me the ticket. Guys, y'all got to understand, the talented got to stop having people in their life that's going to make them make bad decisions. That's going to make the bad things reflect on them and not the other person. Guys, I can tell you like this. I can't remember what athlete said it, but make sure you got some fall guys in your circle. SHEDEUR Sanders got to get rid of this girl, because if she watched him get this ticket and the cop said, I'm going to give your girl a break, and SHEDEUR was a man and took it, but he need to get rid of this girl. Or if he don't get rid of this girl, she got to make a statement saying it was all her fault. She needs to take it off of SHEDEUR. Last thing SHEDEUR Sanders need to do, guys, from here on out, he can only take an Uber. SHEDEUR Sanders don't need to be driving again. You're not with your dad anymore. You under the microscope. People don't think you make good decisions based on the pre-draft interview process. From here on out, take an Uber or hire your car service. Don't ever get behind the wheel again, because this police stop is going to follow you. And if you get stopped again, or if anything else happens, and now, guys, if SHEDEUR, let's say SHEDEUR is going back on that same road and he going 70, they still going to stop him now. His truck is marked, his car is marked. Everybody going to be watching for him now, because y'all know it's a lot of people in that police department that's mad that Deion Sanders' kid got let off. SHEDEUR Sanders needs to budget for a car service. I wouldn't get behind the wheel again, because guess what? When you trying to be the CEO is held to a different standard. I hate this happened to SHEDEUR, but those three things: call your daddy and say thank you. Your daddy got you out of this. Be more like your daddy now, because when your daddy ain't able to be here physically for you, you need to recognize that your daddy's reputation is taking you through a lot of stuff, protecting you from a lot of stuff that for a normal person like the rest of us would have had you out. Get rid of the girl and have the girl come out and make a statement and take the heat. And don't have nobody else in your circle that's going to make you make bad decisions and only you get punished. You're not here to give the girl you with a break. You are SHEDEUR Sanders. You're the star of the show. You are the chosen one. Don't let other people who are not chosen in your circle, and get an Uber all the time or get a car service. Never be behind the wheel again. This, you young, this your first year. You cannot have these mistakes. This is going to follow you. And guys, thank God this didn't end up like no Henry Ruggs situation. We done seen too many athletes behind the wheels of cars, not like a Georgia Bulldog situation. SHEDEUR do these three things. Let's reset your image. Let's get back to talking about football and about you being QB. One, about you getting some positive feedback out of training camp and stuff like that. But y'all let me know what you think, man. Is Jeff crazy, or is Jeff owning something? If you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for notification. If you're on Twitch, same thing, guys. Follow me over there, man. I'm going to be dropping these lives as many times as I can. And until next time, I'm going to holler.